Be real. Here. You already know I'm about to play Animal Crossing for like at least 3 hours. I'm at the point where I can customize my town, and I'm honestly having such a fun time doing it. So I made some cold brew this morning. Well, I made cold brew like 2 days ago, but I made myself a glass of cold brew, had a Daily Harvest smoothie. I got these for my birthday from my parents. They got me like the kit for 24 of them, and to be honest, I liked majority of them. I got like such a variety, and they were all just Isabel, just interrupting everyone. Okay, back to the important things. So I haven't gotten to the lower level, but I'm putting all my residents, I'm making like a Hollywood Hills. I was actually like basing it off of like the Amalfi Coast, you know. Just look at how pretty this is. And then I got my little jacuzzi that I can't go into. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite that I've done so far. So it's around lunchtime. It's like 11. So I'm going to make this really yummy recipe from The First Mess. It's her cold ginger noodle salad with mint, edamame, and orange. And I don't have mint, but she says you can easily modify this recipe, so I'm gonna add some cilantro and bell pepper, and yeah, we'll see how this recipe goes, so. My pot broke. Oh no.
What?
The pot broke.
What pot?
Like our popcorn pot. Like our pasta pot.
No. You're joking, right?
And I punched. It literally like. I dumped the noodles in and then it was just like tilting, and then I punched the counter to try and stop it. Don't touch.
Ow.
Our pasta pot.
Stupid.
Honestly, could I have punched the counter in more of an inconvenient spot? These soba noodles are gonna kill me. So this lunch was well deserved. My hand is currently killing me. The salad is amazing. Pairing it with my favorite cider. We're probably gonna last out here for what, like maybe 2 minutes?
Oh, it's hot.
I know.
Oh, it's hot. Thanks for the noodles.
I sacrificed my pinky knuckle for this. All right, well, we're gonna enjoy our lunch.
Reaction video.
Anything with noodles, he's gonna love, so.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, see? So it's like 5 and we're working on our taxes, even though they can wait, but we'll talk about that later. I'm making a to-do list to keep my day a little organized. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, do some dishes, tidy up our room a little, and then get to cooking again. So now that I finished those activities, aka doing the dishes, I'm going to make a batch of cold brew because now that I've been making big batches, we've been drinking a lot more coffee, so. So I've been using just the bulletproof coffee beans, the French Kick Smoky and Smooth dark roast beans. And what I go for is about like a cup of coarsely ground beans and 4 cups of water. So I used to work at a coffee shop in Seattle for like 3 years when we lived there, and we would have cold brew that we made, and I had a customer once who wanted a 20-ounce just the cold brew concentrate, but he, before we knew that this wasn't something you should do, he'd be like, hey, can I just get the concentrate? He would pay more for it, and then he wanted 2 extra shots of espresso in it, and we gave it to him. Then our boss told us that we actually can't do that, so we just started giving him cut cold brew with shots in it without telling him, and he never noticed. The coffee scene in Seattle is quite small bay. This is just shy of 1 cup, but whatever. So I'm just gonna use filtered water to cut it just because I have it on hand. And 4 cups. And the one thing I was doing wrong was I was leaving it in the fridge, which I feel like this is a pretty like flexible thing to make, just cold brew in general. I'm leaving it on the counter with just a rag, just sitting over the top. Put a rubber band around it and then just let it soak for 12 to 24 hours. Make cold brew. Oh, my list got soggy. This is my favorite corner of our bedroom. This is where I take all of my selfies. I move the plant, I sit down, and it's just like fabulous lighting. So I just did a few chores, cleaned up our bedroom, cleaned the bathroom, made cold brew, and now I think I'm gonna sit outside, relax, drink some of this coffee, energize myself again, and then figure out what to make for dinner, and hopefully finish taxes tonight. So that's what's on the agenda. Okay, figured out what we're gonna make for dinner. I'm gonna make just some pasta, just like some red sauce pasta, and I have some of those Beyond Meat Italian sausages that I'm just gonna add one of those into the sauce. Mung bean pasta. And then I'm going to make croutons out of a loaf of bread I made the other day. So I decided to not make croutons and instead use the bread for these little crisps. So I have the Follow Your Heart smoked Gouda with thinly sliced apples, and then I broiled them for like 4 minutes, and then roasted broccoli with lemon pepper, and then olive oil and lemon juice for the kale, and then our pasta. We don't have a dining table, so we sit at our coffee table. Okay, gonna finish dinner. We'll talk to you later. Bye.